What's up, the Mask Club? Today I'm gonna tell you about this story that I made, and it will be a show whenever I just need to get the right time and right place. Let's get on with it. One thing. Okay. The kid gets in the car, then the car gets covered in paint, then the car backs up fast enough that it makes the car stay the same, but the kid of it is very woozy. The kid finishes the first half of the simulation without ease. Wait, no, with ease. But he can't seem to finish the second half of the simulation. Then he fails and must retake the simulation when he's ready. Yeah, yeah, that's much better. The sunglasses kept fogging up. Okay. He opened to a regular middle school boy taking a test to see if he's moving on to the next grade or not. The day the results come out, and he does not. Into a lot of them, right? the first day of the day of the results come out, he does not see his name on the list, but then he sees another list for very talented students. When he reads the paper, he sees his name is at the top of the list. The next day, when coming home, the parents ask him about a piece of mail they got. They open the letter, and the mom reads aloud, "Dear Mr. Dear Mr. My last name, I'm not going to tell you. Your son Caleb has a very talented mind, and we would like to invite him to our school to study. If you want to approve, then write back from Caleb saying he got the message and gave us confirmation to study at our school." Are you serious? They want me to study at their school? I don't even know one thing about this school other than Hoyt and Bryson went to it. In real life, Hoyt and Bryson are actually my two best friends. Cal explained. Within the next few days, Caleb got ready to the new school and wrote the letter of his confirmation. On his way to school, he was greeted by all the teachers. When he got out of the car with his belongings, the teacher showed him to his dorm and introduced him to his dorm mate. "So you're the new student, huh? Nice to meet you. My name's Eric." Caleb got into his bed and went to sleep excited the next day. The next day, he, he, they went to class and an announcement came on the intercom. The teachers and students oh, let me just get my intercom voice. Teachers and students, as you might know, this is the beginning of a new month, which means everyone must has to take the simulation again. The whole class moaned, and the intercom continued. Tomorrow will be last names that start with A through M, and Monday will be the N through Z. Caleb went back to his dorm and asked Eric about the simulation. "Oh, that thing is very hard. The first half might look easy, but the second half is like a pop quiz you haven't even studied for." "Should I be worried about failing? Just try to find the button that says start, and the rest will be pure luck, and trust me, the start button will be hard to find." Caleb then saw a uniform for him and put it on the next day. The next day, while in class, the intercom came on and spoke. "Caleb, my last name. Please report to the principal's office. Caleb, my last name. Please report to the principal's office." As he walked to the principal's office, he saw someone already talking to him. As soon as Caleb opened the door, all the attention went to him. "Ah, Caleb, we will take you to the simulation really quick. Just come with me." "Okay." "Okay." The principal grabs Caleb, turns him around, and pushes a button. And just pretend there's a button there. And Caleb drops into a trapdoor. When Caleb stops falling, he is completely in a new room that looks like the inside of a spaceship to him. "Welcome to your first simulation, Caleb," a random lady greeted him. This simulation room, and you must in this simulation room, you must find clues to get control of the car, wipe the paint off, and drive it as fast as you can but elegant into the garage. "Am I the first one of the day?" "No, you're the last one we'll do today," the lady replied. "Wait, I just want to know your name." "Charlotte." "Nice to meet you, Charlotte," Caleb responded. "So when do I do the simulation?" "Just follow me and we'll start real soon." As Caleb follows Charlotte, he sees the car here that looks very futuristic, and sees two of his closest friends he hasn't seen since he was in the old school. Hoyt, Bryson, hey Caleb. Caleb rushes to them and gives his best friend a hug. Are you coming into the simulation with me? Now, but we will be watching you, and we can hear you with this earpiece. Hands Caleb earpiece. Now that you can hear you, and you can hear us. As Caleb got to the car and closed the door, as Caleb got in the car and closed the car locked from the outside. Caleb was panicking but didn't say anything. It was like where your heart skips a beat, like your heart is pounding inside, but like you're too afraid, but you're too scared to say anything, like that. Don't like the car, you need to drive it into the garage. I've only driven it a few times in my life. Don't worry, it'll be just like driving a tractor. As soon as he stopped talking, the car started to get covered in paint and go backwards. Dropped down to a slanted platform as the car picked up speed. Keep in mind, the car is going backwards. And went back to the same position, but the front of the car was on the opposite position of the garage. Caleb was feeling very woozy. The computer turned on. Simulation starting in 5 seconds. Caleb could not see anything from the outside. Simulation starting now. The password is P1G3ON, Hoyt told Caleb. I can't find it. My ADHD is acting up. 30 seconds. 30 seconds? 30 seconds for what? 30 seconds until the simulation is over, Bryson told Caleb. Simulation over. The door was open, meaning Caleb had failed the simulation, not even starting. Okay, it's time to go home for the weekend. I really would have thought you would pass the platform roams to the surface. So basically, it went from this to that. And it went into drive mode. When Caleb got to his house, he couldn't open the door. Why can't I open the door? Caleb explained. I don't know. Oh. Nope. I don't know. Try now. Nope, nothing. You really think I'm gonna give up on this one? The computer said in an argumentative tone. Every time someone does the simulation and fails, I never see them again. Haha, car. Very funny. Let's drop off Caleb and go back to the school, Charlotte replied. Oh, silly. We never left. The car windows went back to reality and showed Hoyt and Bryson waving at them. After Caleb was allowed to take the simulation with Hoyt and Bryson, they could only help Caleb verbally from the outside. As soon as the car stopped making Caleb feel woozy, Hoyt told Caleb the start button is under one of the back seats. Caleb looked under the first seat and saw the button. Pushed it and a screen popped up and a code was there. Okay, the code is C00K13. Bryson explained. He typed it in and the first half of the simulation started. The first half of the simulation was about defeating an alien by codes to send missiles to try to destroy the motherships. And Caleb, however, thought of it like a video game and defeated its ships. Well, we didn't even have to help you on the first half. Second part starting in 30 seconds. Okay, now this is one and me and Hoyt struggle with. Okay, let me try to get a look at it, Caleb replied. The second half looked the same, but instead the aliens staying, they were moving and firing. I must take to the mothership. Caleb waited and waited until a voice came on in the car. Simulation complete. A steering wheel popped out the dashboard with controls for the car. He turned on the windshield wipers and the paint wiped off like butter. He turned the car around and drove it into the garage. Hoyt and Bryson were cheering for Caleb because he beat the simulation. Great job, Caleb. You're the last one we need to finish the mission. Hoyt told Caleb. Wait, I'm the last one we need? I'm the last one you need? Yeah, it ends on a cliffhanger, but don't worry. I'll come up with the second episode very soon. I'll come up with it soon. And now, thank you guys for listening. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!